built and opened 24/7. What did I achieve? I brought some writers to the International Writing Program at the University of Iowa. I sent experts in human rights law, micro-business development, cultural criticism, and political reporting to the United States on fellowships and official US visitor programs. After the southern Haitian earthquake of 2016, I helped with the basic supply of tents, clothes, and food, but I also found funds to bring the Martha Graham Dance Company to the country, to work with local dance troupes, to play a concert at the Kiosque Oxyd Chanty in the Champ de Mars, Port-au-Prince. I refuse to define Haiti as a basket case or a failed state or a perpetual recipient of foreign aid, but rather a partner in the exchange of art and commerce. I think, therefore, I conceive and name what I want the world to be. I imagine a United Nations where one of the official languages is Creole. I imagine Haiti as the center of the world. In my writing, I contribute weekly to newspapers in Haiti and the Dominican Republic. The island of Hispaniola is my America. I exaggerate, yes, but all politics is personal, all writing as well. I write poems about love and war and holiness and ecological ruin and rescue. And today I'm digging into my experiences as a poet and diplomat, to follow Pound's instruction that a poet should make it new, to share what that means for me. In a phrase, I cross the border and write in the language of the host. I do this with 5 borders and 5 languages. If I can keep my energy up, walking much more than 10,000 steps a day, I will expand that number. As it is, I'm pretty close to Gallego, Galician, and a few intense months of study away from Italian. But the biggest continuing challenge for me is Tamil, my missing link, with even devotion to poetry and diplomacy is not completed. Yet I am on the rolling escalator with everyone here. Well, I've written here going down, but not everybody's going down. But some of us keep marching back up. We will not give up easily or at all. We will keep insisting that we can create a more fitting union, deal a better set of cards, harness the sun and wind to work with us, make the world sustainable for the next 50 billion years, at which time the sun, I read, will explode. Shanti, Shanti. Shanti, wrote Eliot at the end of the wasteland. Eduardo Espina wrote of the Milli Vanilli condition, that we are fully manufactured copies, that we produce nothing original. But that applied, yes, to the Milli Vanilli group, and it applies also to ChatGPT. But it does not apply to the puppeteer who moves the chords and makes the artificial intelligence dance. We are still the puppeteers, the little gods, as Widobro said of the poet. We are still humans, despite the fears and lost jobs and doomsday heating of the atmosphere. Yes, we murder and create. Yes, we take 1 step forward and 2 steps back. And we will keep contradicting ourselves as we go forward. But look at the positive side of the latest atrocity of war. The attacks on Iran and Lebanon and the genocide in Gaza. People around the world are taking the bus, installing solar panels, finding alternative ways to get to where they need to go. Where do we need to go as a planetary race? How do we need to treat the animal and plant life that accompanies us? How can we use AI astutely, and how can we rebuild after we destroy? In poetry and diplomacy, in reflection and bridge building, we can advance our existence towards sustainability. We can seek to live beyond our mortal coil and thus belie what Durrell wrote in the beautiful early poem, Finis. There is a great heartbreak in an evening sea, remoteness in the sudden naked shafts of light that die tremulous, quivering into cool ripples of blue and silver. So it is with these songs. The ink has dried and found its own perpetual circuit here, cast its own net of little formless mimicry around itself, and you must turn away, smile, and forget. No, We must not forget, Larry. Like Mirek in Kundera's The Book of Laughter at Forgetting, we must remember that the struggle of man against power is the struggle of memory against forgetting. We cannot walk away, Larry. We need to keep our contradictory, bloody, and beautiful past in our minds as we walk ahead with the goal of not repeating ourselves, of not committing the same mistakes. We have to stoke this deliberate optimism, see the sunflower outside the garret window, as Allen Ginsberg did, and infuse our work with its light. And as we walk, we can accept once and for all that yes, Cain killed his brother, but the earth and life on land and in the seas kept on breeding. The sun rose the next day. I had a final line, but it was too much. I started talking about the R. I've decided to remove it. So anyway, some remarks, but I want to finish actually with, it's grown, 3 points. I'm a lover of 3. It's a positive number, you know, because you have 1 or 2. 2-act plays are the existentialist plays, you know. 3-act plays give you a chance to recover. So, in the spirit of the optimist, let me read 2 poems from this book, White Space Sonnets. The book is divided into 3 parts: love, war, and then love again. And from the war section, the war in this case is the invasion of Ukraine. So this poem is called To Guinea with Love. The tradesman from Guinea has lived in Odessa for 14 years. He is afraid. In one day, all of Ukraine's airports shut down. In one night, heavy bombs fell just outside of town. They are falling now. Russian soldiers landed on the beach and are marching towards Kiev. The horror, the sadness. It is happening. Shock and awe, awful, wrath, madness. Chernobyl, symbol of nuclear death, has been captured. No reports yet on the state of the concrete. Where are we going? I listen to the trembling voice of my friend from Guinea. He says he will watch and wait for another day or 2, huddled at home by his television in the apartment block. If fighting comes to his neighborhood, then he will call Guinea, ask to be flown out. How many diplomats has Guinea posted in Ukraine? How many cars and planes? Airports are shut, but the sea flows by Odessa. Our tradesman has lived there for 14 years. He knows people with boats. He has sold them houseware. He will ask them to take him away, past the battleships, to Guinea. Thank you. I mentioned earlier about Cain and Abel. This one's called Exploding Abel. Cain is killing Abel again and again, but his blood is flowing in real time on 1,000 million screens. This invasion cannot be hidden, just like the stain on the forehead which does not protect the killer, despite God's intention, from the global revulsion and desire for vengeance. This Cain will be hounded and punished. He will not survive, not in any corner of the globe where people are studying the photographs, memorizing the exact imprint of the scar, to make sure when they exercise the citizen's right, they will not commit a crime. They will not kill the wrong family member. In Mariupol, a theater housing 1,000 women, children, and men was hit by a high-performance bomb. Nobody knows how many are walking out of the ruins. How many Abels need justice from that one building in one city of Ukraine. And that's just one incident. I was threatening this poem earlier by my, thank you for your help with me earlier today. I was a little dizzy, but I'm feeling much better now. This one's called Living Will. I'll finish with this. One day I will sit down with my soul and write that I've loved every bird that flew, every monkey on the branch, every elephant charging through the grass. I will say I love you as much as the baby gecko scampering past my foot, the snake rustling under the wood, cut and stacked in my yard. I will say I've loved every creature, every song, every turn in the road, and I will be lying with my eyes open and my eyes closed. I am not God. I'm not even the dog loyal to his master who misses him blind like his daughter in Lima, which I call at night until the next time we meet in dreams via chat, cheek to cheek, remembering always that in paradise there are no trains or roads or seas or death, no giving away, no going away, no arriving, doors and garden open, souls who come and go, smiling, and all the angels, all birds, all dolphins, all men and women in song, dancing, and why not reciting the Song of Solomon, the epic poems, the love songs that consoled when we set off on the roads, hopped on trains and aeroplanes, got caught in traffic, in our head said goodbye before saying hello. Did I know you down there? You were the greengrocer I walked past going to school in London. Oh, my dear, how beautiful you are, Pauline, with ripe red hair, who shared the religion prize with me at St. Vincent's on Blandford Street. But you may be alive still, and I'm not ready to meet my maker, to be plucked from the cycle of rebirth. Not yet. I have poems to compose, children to raise, earth to cultivate. Come back later, angel. I have my will to revise. Thank you. It's a great honor for me. I can't. The last time I spoke about poetry diplomacy, I was actually in the Palais des Nations in Geneva at a conference that I was invited to speak. So the two seem to be in my message. Thanks a lot. Thank you.
Thank you.